FPL Game Week 2 top mid transfers, guys. In this video, we're going to be going through my top 3 picks for mid transfers to bring in, as well as some special mentions apart from those top 3. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, here's a stat for you guys. Over 70% of you guys watching are not subscribed. Now, let's make a deal. So in the next few minutes, if you guys get the value that you're looking for from this video, please do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. It would honestly make a huge difference in helping me and my one-man team bringing you guys more content throughout the season. So, sounds like a deal? Let's get into it. All right, guys. Now, Game Week 2, my top 3 mid transfers. Number 1 has to be Anton Semenyo. Played an unbelievable game against Liverpool. He's got a great fixture in Game Week 2 against Wolves at home as well, so he should do well. I think the Tottenham game he can definitely manage as much as it is away. Brighton is a much more open game as well. Newcastle might be tough, but at least both games are at home, and he's got Leeds in Game Week 6, Fulham at home as well. So I feel like in terms of fixtures, good to go. Form, you all know he's good. Low owned as well. I feel like he's a great pick. Morgan Rogers, another man with some great fixtures, playing Brentford, a team that we should be targeting. Then he's got Crystal Palace at home, Everton away, Sunderland, Fulham, and then Burnley. I feel like the fixtures are lined up pretty well for him. As much as he did blank in Game Week 2, they did have a red card, but I feel like their team is strong and well set to actually play and be on a good run as well. So I feel like Morgan Rogers is definitely a player that we should be bringing in. He's always got a good goal involvement when it comes to Aston Villa's goals. And then the man for Game Week 2, Bukayo Saka, who's also low owned along with the other picks that we've just mentioned. Playing against Leeds at home, I do feel like he's definitely someone that can grab something in this game, considering how he's very involved. And as I mentioned before, as much as we don't know who's got penalties, as far as we're concerned, he has penalties until we see otherwise. So I feel like Bukayo Saka is a great transfer to bring in, especially because of his ownership, considering a lot of us are thinking twice now about Cole Palmer. So maybe you can save 0.5 there. That is my top transfers for midfield transfers for Game Week 3. Let's take a look, or should we hear what the FPL Force has to say for us as well?
Silence as the FPL Force brings wisdom. Now, to learn the ways of the Force, unlock your true potential, and rise to fantasy football mastery, you must subscribe. So, hit the subscribe button below and begin your journey to fantasy football mastery. May the green arrows be with you.
Well, guys, you heard it there. Please hit that subscribe button. Now let's get into the other mentions there. Reinders going up from 5.5 to 5.6, having had a really good game in Game Week 1. He is going to be playing Tottenham Game Week 2. And I feel like they can definitely handle the rest of the fixtures that they've got there. He does seem to be very much locked in there. I feel like if Rodri did come in, it would more so be for Nico Gonzalez. Plus, like, Reinders looks like he has an engine in him, just running up and down. Like, I wouldn't be surprised it can clock 90 minutes every single game, but knowing that it's Pep, it's definitely going to be a show of roulette as well. So I feel like if you haven't brought him in already, he's definitely most likely going to rise in price again. I think his ownership has gone up to 20%, 26%, but I think he's worth it, guys, if you're looking for a cheap way into that Man City midfield. Adingra, I think, is another great way into the Sunderland team, who did put a good performance against West Ham. Playing against Burnley Game Week 2, he's always involved in that attack. You can see he's basically making those runs to either be the man at the end of the pass or the man making the pass for that actual goal. So 5.5 there if you're looking for an attacking midfielder at that price point. Low owned as well. I think that he's really great if you're not going with an Anderson or Reinders, and you looking for a differential there. After that, he's even got Brentford as well, which is another great fixture to attack, and they have them at home. So I think it's pretty evident that Sunderland at home are a team that is not going to be a pushover. I think after that, game week 4, 5, and 6 is going to be a lot tougher for them. But I think we'll see how they can do against the tougher opponents, especially when they're playing at home and away as well. Then Morgan Gibbs White, I think that position there in terms of depending where you are in terms of price pointing, if you're looking for a 7.5, I think Morgan Gibbs White is well worth it, if you ask me. Yeah, I feel like he's still a good option, definitely highly involved, as we could see in the game. They're playing against Brentford as well at home. I think it's going to be a whitewash, in all honesty, and maybe even there for clean sheets as well. So the extra points. Ndoye is also another option there. He's a 6 million option, and Anderson, of course, at 5.5. So really depending where your price pointing is, I think either one of those options are honestly a great option to bring in if you're looking for a Brentford and not Brentford, sorry, a Nottingham Forest option who has really good fixtures going ahead. I always get Brentford and Bournemouth and Brighton mixed up. It's all the B's. Anyway, no pun intended. Tielemans at 6.0. The reason why I've got him in here, for me, I think he's a really great option, especially if he's going to be playing at the top right behind the striker. I think it just absolutely unlocks him. Morgan Rogers playing on one of the wings there. And we thought Morgan Rogers was going to be the one to be playing that 10 role behind Ollie Watkins, but we all know Tielemans has a beautiful eye of vision, and he can really find those runs that Ollie Watkins makes. So I think if you're looking for a cheap number 10 who's got a really great fixture run, Brentford, Crystal Palace at home, I think they can definitely handle them. Then they got Everton and Sunderland. It's just a beautiful run of fixtures, in all honesty, and then Fulham as well at home, who are a tricky side defensively, but I think they can unlock them. I just feel like while it's still not the European time, which will be like from game week 4 onwards, I feel like we should be hopping onto these assets. But if you're looking to roll just like me, yeah, okay, fine. But if you're looking to actually get a transfer in at that price point, well, then I think Tielemans is your man. If you can't go up to a Rogers. Plus, again, we're not even sure whether or not Ollie Watkins is on penalties. It's really between Ollie Watkins and Tielemans. So I think if you have both, you're very much covered. And we've already seen like three penalties in the first game week. So Tielemans a really great option if you ask me. If you guys are interested and are looking for forward transfers, then I've got a video for you guys right over here, which I've done my top 3 forward transfers, as well as some other good mentions for game week 2. So check that out. I will be doing a top defenders transfers for game week 2 as well. So stay tuned for that. Remember to hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.